welcome to Yoga 4, and this workout session is going to prepare you to do shoulder stand. And before you start, just do some basic sun salutations and then lie on your back and do some bridge poses. So curl up your spine, your pelvis, and then curl up vertebrae by vertebrae. And keep everything in line, so your shoulders, hips, and knees are in one line. Don't let your ribs pop out. And then drop one hip, drop the other hip. Bring one hip up and the other hip up. And make some circles. So if you do this fluently, you are making circles with your hips. Just loosen up the hips. And the other way around. This is also a very good exercise if you have a stiff lower back. And a great exercise for the buttocks as well. Okay, and come back and roll down again, vertebrae by vertebrae, and your tailbone is the last thing to touch the ground. Okay, let's do a couple, 4 fast ones. And curl up the pelvis and curl up the back vertebrae by vertebrae and come back down again. And once more, breathe in and breathe out. This is to open up the heart center and open up the back, warm up the back. And that was 3, I guess. And once more, breathe in. And come back down again. Now, let's do one more bridge pose, and I'm going to hold it at the top. So, tilt your pelvis, push up vertebrae by vertebrae, and stay there. Now, if you're intermediate or advanced, wiggle your shoulders under you and clasp your hands and really stretch it out. Open up the heart center and take a couple of deep, deep breaths. And don't let your knees pop out, just keep them in the frame of the body. And 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And let your shoulders go if they were under you, and curl down again to the mat. Vertebrae by vertebrae, your tailbone is the last thing to touch the floor. Now, next exercise as a preparation to shoulder stand is plow pose. So we're going to come back, all the way back with our legs. And you have to try to touch your toes to the floor. If you can, go as far as possible. So swing them back and touch your toes to the mat and really stretch it out. And keep looking up. Don't wiggle your neck around, because that's very dangerous. Keep your hands on the floor, or you can support your spine if you want to. And keep your chin slightly tucked. Keep your neck long and keep breathing. And if you're intermediate or advanced, you can do Deathman pose. So try to put your knees next to your ears. And if you're not, you can go back to plow pose again. And come back down again. Controlled, controlled, controlled. And put your legs on the floor again. This is a very good exercise for your abdominals. So we're going to do that again. And from there, I'm going to try to go to shoulder stand. So let's go to plow pose again. Swing your legs back. And now raise one leg and keep the other leg on the floor. Now put it back down again. Breathe in on the leg and breathe out. Once more. And once more. Now from here, support, sorry, that was my dog. Now support your lower back and do that again. My dog is angry. And once more. Now, if you're able to, really support your lower back, raise one leg, stretch it out, and raise the other one. And then you're in shoulder stand. You could stay here as long as feels comfortable. This is a really good exercise. And if not, you're going to put one leg down, and then the other leg, plow pose, and roll back. There you go, shoulder stand. So, if you were not able to do shoulder stand, you can always try to build up with raising one leg and then the other leg and raising it again and the other leg. And just try it. Another thing you can do is use a closet or a wall as support. So then you're going to lie down in plow pose. So come really close to the closet or the wall. Lie down and go to plow pose. And then raise the other leg, we'll raise one leg, raise the other leg. And I'm not close enough to the closet right now. But you have to come really, really close and just try to do it that way. Or else you can also put your legs against a closet or a wall and then try to climb up the closet or the wall and then support your back and free your legs from the closet or the wall and then use the closet or the wall to climb down again. That's also a way to try it. So there are several ways to try it. Just figure it out, but don't hurt yourself. Okay, once you're done, you've got to stretch it out in child's pose. I like to do it with my knees open. You can also close your knees if you want to. And really stretch out the lower back, because the lower back has been working a lot. Take some deep, deep breaths here. And come back to sitting again. So, that was preparations to do a shoulder stand. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, just leave any comments or questions in the box below, or subscribe to my channel if you want to see new workouts and tips. See you again. Namaste.